traen los compañeros, luchadores de la libertad. Oye, 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 pueblo valiente, la voz de la verdad. Que traen los compañeros, luchadores de la libertad. La mentira será aplastada, junto con los mentirosos, llegan ya los poderosos, que ahí viene la muchachada. La mentira será aplastada, junto con los mentirosos, llegan ya los poderosos, que ahí viene la muchachada, que ahí viene la muchachada, que ahí viene la...
Kablamo! What's going on, guys? What's up, Slam? How you doing? Oh, man. Oh, wait. Ah! Don't do that. You didn't see that. I knew I was going to do that. You didn't see that. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that. I want to close it. Pow! What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? There's like a huge delay. I don't know why the delay is so fucking long. But it's it seems to be like it's almost like a 12-second delay, it seems. Jeez, that is ridiculous. That's too much. That's too much. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. Glad you're doing good. Hopefully a few more people show up, because I was like, hey, who wants me to go on early? And what's their faces? A couple people were like, yeah, go early, and I started, and they're like, okay, well, never mind. Excuse me. Oh, kablam! What's going on, Realize? Oh, Realize, I got a fucking Realize, I got a gem for you. I got an absolute. You will shit your head watching this Rush Limbaugh clip. In fact, this is what you will look like while you are listening to this Rush Limbaugh clip. You will look exactly like Rush Limbaugh. Sorry. Wow. Sorry, my mouth is like got a bunch of that thickness. It's 2. Only about 6. But that's fine. Whatever. Alright, sorry. A little distracted. A little worn out, actually. Not really. But I'm also a little, like, scatterbrained to shit, because I have just been running around, like, just trying to put fires out all day. And it hasn't been working out for me. So, I don't know. It's just not just not been the best day for me. I don't know. I guess. Now I'm like, trying to talk, somehow out of breath from fucking talking. Alright. So what do we got tonight? What do we got? I got some good stuff. I know it says infomercials, but I'm going to save those for last. Yes, rest in piss, Rush Limbaugh. Fuck him. He can suck a shit. He can suck dicks. I don't give a fuck. I know he would hate. Go suck a dick if you want, but I know Rush Limbaugh would not want to suck a dick. Hopefully he's sucking dicks in hell. Fuck him. But found a kind of a good, I guess, good Nibiru thing here. Conspiracy for Nibiru, as well as like delving a little bit into like Art Bell. I don't know if anybody in the chat has ever heard of Art Bell or George Norrie or Coast to Coast AM, but those are straight up like conspiracy radio shows from back in the day. And Art Bell recently passed away. It was a few years ago, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. But they've had some characters on, so we're gonna go into that and look at some of those characters. And then I was just like looking up stuff on. I was just like, let me look at some conspiracy theories from the past, and Wikipedia just has a straight up list of conspiracy theories. So, what I think I'm gonna do is go through this, and I'm gonna be like, hey, what do you guys want me to actually like look up, and we'll actually research some of this shit, because some of it I've never heard of, and some of it is like really interesting. So, what up, Raph? So yeah, we'll go through this, and you guys can pick one out, and we'll pick a couple out, and we'll go into those, and see what they're about, see how far back they can go. And then we'll do the infomercials at the very end. Excuse me. All right. So yeah, we're not gonna watch Nibiru, but we're gonna shit our heads to Rush Limbaugh here. Now I want you guys to take a quick guess. What do you think Rush Limbaugh is gonna? What do you think he's going to completely fuck up here in this short amount of time? It's only about a 10-second little sentence. It's really like one sentence that he screws up. What do you think he's gonna screw up? Just take a guess on like a Rush Limbaugh stance on basically anything that you think he's gonna fuck up. And no, it has nothing to do with like LGBT rights. I'll give you that one. All right. The Bilderbergs. I wish. Maybe in this. I've only watched like up to this part, and then I stopped because I was like, whoa, I gotta react like genuinely, because there's got to be a lot of fucking gold in this. And trust me, this is gold. This is gold, guys. Oh Jesus. I know. Now I have like. It sucks that I have this delay, because then I have to like try not to give dead air. Hyperbolic nonsense. Well, true. However, that's far too vague. All right. I'll make it. Excuse me. I'll make it easy. One, if it's the economy. Two, if it's the environment, and three, if it's the Democrats. That'll make it easier for you, because I don't know why I don't stick to that. I should stick to that rule. I know a lot of you guys are probably on your phone, tablet, shit like that. Be doing other things, so just click a button. Be like, ba-boing. Alright, because I don't want to get too much dead air. One. He's calling the economy. We got one for the economy. Two and three. Well, I'm gonna say that's it. What's up, Rachel? Awesome. What's for dinner? Hopefully nothing from work. Anyway, Slim, you gotta pick one. It's gotta be one. It's gotta be either two or three. Otherwise, I'm gonna go with two. Ooh, excuse me. We're voting on what Rush Limbaugh is gonna talk about. Taco Bell, noise. Awesome. If you're just tuning in, we're what is one, two, or three? Is it is he gonna talk about the economy, the environment, or you pick two? Okay, economy and environment. Or what did I say? Three. Okay. Even it out. So basically we got one for three. Or let's figure it out. Even though I don't know what I'm voting for. All right.
You'll see classic countless examples. Let me, for example, just show you. My nickname, by the way, is Laser. Rush Laser Limbaugh. You know why? That's because I have the unique ability to take the opposing point of view, which...
You laugh, you lose. Conservative comedy edition from the 90s.
In most cases, for me, is liberalism, and just nuke it. Just laser it out of existence without very many words. That's how good I am. It is shocking, it is frightening how good I am when I get on a roll, and I sense that I'm on a roll now. Let me, by the way, something you should get used to tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I have several addictions.
Too.
I am addicted to self-praise.
Oh, man.
I can't stop it.
We'll see.
There are no self-praise addiction rehab centers. I'm addicted to it. I can't stop it. I'm also addicted to table pounding when I feel passionate about it. Somebody just gets started, I can't stop pounding the table.
Oh my God.
There are no table pounding.
This is so bad. This is like the worst. This is the cringe. This is the cringiest fucking Facebook meme, like boomer meme shit comedy that I've ever seen. This is like, I've never seen anything like so unfunny. Is this supposed to be like, is this supposed to be humorous? I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm getting, now that I'm actually like watching more of his intro into this, I don't know if I fucking get it. So I don't know if this is gonna be a joke actually now or not, but we'll find out. Now I still know what he says.
Rehab centers either. Now, how can I give you an example of what I do? Let's see. Just pick something out of the newspaper. Holding it here in my formerly nicotine-stained fingers. Guess what? You know the ozone hole, South Africa, or South America, South Pole, Antarctica. A lot of factories down there, a lot of automobiles, a lot of pollution. Ozone hole shows up every now and then down there. Guess what they just discovered, my friends? They just discovered a volcano down there that's putting all kinds of CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, into the atmosphere. That's why the hole is happening.
Oh, who had two? Who had number two? Who had the environment? Anybody? I don't think anybody had it. Did anybody have it? Definitely not two. Rachel, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. Also addicted to ADI and dick pills. Yeah, he was addicted to drugs. It is really horrible. I can never stand him. I think it is supposed to be funny. No, then none of that was funny. That was 100% serious. He was legitimately talking about. So in good faith, I did. Yeah, it's good old conservative humor. Yeah, like that wasn't a joke. He was actually trying to prove that news headline wrong, or that news story wrong, when the reality is, not only did he just prove that all he does is prove that he's wrong constantly, but he does it by being absurdly wrong and instantly wrong on subjects he proudly knows nothing about, but pretentiously says that yes, I am the king of the altar of fucking science. Fun fact: CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, are man-made. They're a man-made chemical, and they were first synthesized by Thomas Midgley Jr., who also synthesized tetraethyl lead, which poisons people for years, gave people lead poisoning because it was put into gasoline and it was just spewed out. Because lead, believe it or not, doesn't burn that well. Hey, who'd have thunk it? Speaking of thunk, that's ironic because they were trying to get rid of engine knocking through tetraethyl lead. That's why you don't see leaded gasoline. Rachel did. All right, Rachel won. Fine. You win. Fresh chicken egg breakfast tomorrow morning when you pick up the eggs that got laid. If the dog didn't get to them, there you go. Congratulations, everybody! Give Rachel a round of applause in the chat. Acknowledge that was probably wrong. Now revoking my vote for 2. Okay, yeah, Rachel wins. Good job, Rachel. Oh man, yeah. So not only that. So are there volcanoes in Antarctica? I'm sure there are. But are they spewing out chlorofluorocarbons? No, because those are man-made. And unless it's a man-made volcano, which, no, we can't do that. And the thing in the other stream, that other moron was trying to talk about how volcanoes would block out the sun and help cool the earth. And no, that's just not how it works. You can't just control volcanoes like that, dude. And they could cause huge devastation. And it doesn't seem... Oh, sorry. It doesn't seem like the ones in Antarctica are you know, pushing out a whole lot of things like aerosols and like the CFCs that have eaten away at the atmosphere. And did you know that in a closed system like the Earth, the air actually moves around, so I can burn something in my yard and the smoke doesn't just fill my yard. It will go into my neighbor's yard and they'll get pissed off when I start burning tires and it starts making their kids sick. So that's kind of the point, Rush. Missed it in the 90s, missed it in the fucking 2000s. And you know what? See you later. Nobody really gives a fuck. Honestly. I think you got some fucking dumbass Medal of Freedom that doesn't make, you know, isn't worth anything anymore. So, fuck him. Fuck Rush Limbaugh. I want something. It was, what up? No Justice, No Peace. Ever see the interview where the Monsanto spokesman claims Roundup is so safe you can eat it with a spoon, and then they say they have a bag for him to dig in? He leaves in a rage. What the fuck? I have not seen that. Definitely give me that one. I gotta see that. We'll watch that after this. Like that. Okay. I can read it. All right.
Down there. I do not believe we're about to destroy the planet, and I don't believe we need to change our lifestyle to do so. Also, my friends...
It's actually less you and I that have to change our lifestyles. Well, I mean, you actually did the most. Between the two of us, you did the most for the environment by just dying. Although I'm sure you got some, like, you know, toxic chemical lined fucking casket that'll leach into the groundwater around your, you know, your gated cemetery that you have paid $100 million to fucking lie dead in, just so you can own the libs. You know, unless that's happening, I'm sure you're doing much more for the environment by just, you know, not existing, Rush. So thank you for doing that. We appreciate it. Round of applause for Rush
tonight.
for
Something
being
the studio
dead.
audience does not know has happened. The people at home do. When we come back, I'll share with you what has happened and tell you about it. Thanks for showing up tonight, folks. A great show ahead. Stay right where you are. We are coming back with a whole more bill. The most restrictive.
Wait, what is this?
These, ladies and gentlemen, are Idaho potato flakes.
This Pet Sajak. This was damn. This was like almost exactly like a month and a half before I was born. That's so messed up. Let's see what was happening a month and a half before my dumbass slopped out of my mom's asshole into the fucking toilet.
There. This is an Idaho russet potato. This is Molly Yard. Left-handed wave. This is Molly Yard of the Now Gang, the National Organization for Women. Note the tongue sticking out.
Oh my god, this is the worst thing I've ever fucking watched. This is so bad. This is not funny at all. Did the URL go through? Hang on one second. I'm gonna let you post it, and then I'm gonna. There you go. Go ahead and post it. I trust you, but don't worry. I'm gonna. If you have If you have links for me, yeah, post them now, or let me know. Well, the main thing is like I want to keep the amount of moderators that I have to what I have now. So I'm gonna put yours on so you can post links and then take it away. But I'll give it back if you have more links, because you're actually a valuable resource. No justice, no peace. And we'll see if I actually remember to take it off. But anyway, so does anybody know who this supposed woman is? I have no idea. Who was it? Margaret Thatcher? Jordan Clapper?
Left-handed wave
All right.
is an Idaho russet potato.
Okay. Try sending it again.
This is Molly Yard.
Targeted citizens, awesome. I like it. Molly Ringyard. Slim, I'll look at yours in a second. Hang on.
This is Molly Yard of the Now Gang, the
Molly
National
Yard.
Organization for Women. Note the tongue sticking out. I'll tell you why the tongue is sticking out. As you know, there's been a controversy brewing
She's a
all
devil.
week.
She's
Ladies
a
and
devil
gentlemen,
liberal. She's a demon rat. Oh, gang stalking, dude. That's what I thought you were talking about. It. The most targeted citizen. Yeah, we'll look at that in a little bit. All right. Dope. Okay. Hang on a second. Oh shit. Wait, is there more to this? Alright. Fucking Streamlabs. Streamlabs is such a pain in the ass sometimes, you know? You know? Control V. Enter. Let's try that. Yeah. Oh, it's in 1990. Still use newspapers. Yeah. Damn. Tried posting in the Discord. There should be a. Oh, I don't know if I read the Discord link. I'll have to put a new Discord link in the chat. That's what I'll do. I'll put a new Discord link in the chat, and then you post it there. I'll do that. What are MFC? Mick Ford? When you're on 1990s? Question mark? What? Well, if it's then in 1990s, still use what? Yeah, what? What the fuck? What? What? What was it? Because how many people say their gang stocks are just schizophrenic and vice versa? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'll get into that when we get into the gang stock. We'll watch a little bit of Rush Limbaugh while I post this. Hang on one second, but let me try that. Let's see what he has to say to the audience, real quick.
Know what it's about. You'll never have a baby.
It has nothing,
You'll never be pregnant.
Madam,
You'll never have to have an abortion.
Madam,
Yes, Rush.
you need not react that way.
I can react anywhere I want.
You want to
this is
have?
America.
Well, you
That's
want
what
to
they
have
told us at the beginning
It
here.
What a
is
fucking
America.
cunt.
You feel free to
I'm
speak
talking
this
about
way.
Rush.
But I don't
What
think
am I
this is a
saying?
proper thing.
What
What
am
did
I
you say,
saying? All right, man.
And she's going to keep speaking that way.
That's right.
Protect her right to speak that way.
And note that you're
Let
on
us
national
speak that
television
way,
doing it,
yeah.
and nobody's stopping you. So why are you so mad?
Hell
Why
yeah.
am I mad?
Yeah.
Because women are dying every day all over the world because of people like you.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
understand
true.
that? People with your attitude.
Motherfuckers like this, like Rush Limbaugh, are simply just like, well, I just disagree. Well, I see you're killing millions of babies, and you're killing the future generation. Well, what about the motherfucker that can't take care of those kids or get back alley abortions? You dumb fuck. Make abortions illegal. If you don't want one, don't get one. If you don't want to do drugs, don't do drugs. Fuck you, Rush Limbaugh. Damn, 90s sweater ladies taking you to task. Even she was right back then. I hope she's still alive, fucking getting abortions every week to fucking spite Rush Limbaugh, throwing her, dead fucking 85-year-old abortion fetuses at his grave. That would be disgusting. Nobody would want to do that, or picture that, or make that into a 3D model. Oh, jeez. What kind of sicko would think of that? Yeah, fuck the people who booed. I mean, this was TV. They have a mix of people, and there's no telling whether or not this lady's actually like an actress or whatnot. She's a fucking jackass. Or not. She's a jackass. He's a jackass, and she's just like, he's trying to make her look bad when the reality is like she has a right to be pissed off, and he's like, this goes back to that thing that I said about conservatives all the time. We're probably gonna see this shit a lot when he talks to the audience. He's gonna be as condescending as he fucking can, 100%, as condescending as possible, so that he can be the big guy. Look at he's actually like much taller. Him and Bill O'Reilly were apparently like big dudes. Bill O'Reilly's like 6'5" or some shit like that. He's a pretty big dude. But like, they don't have the right to like be condescending to you, and that's the conservative mindset. And a lot of them have stolen that shit. A lot of the like normal everyday conservatives have taken their Rush Limbaugh their rhetoric from Rush Limbaugh, who has somewhat of a position to be condescending because he has knowledge and experience and fucking wealth to be able to have somewhat of a position, somewhat of the position that he does. But for him to be taken so much to task, and then for him to be condescending to her about her attitude, fuck him. Like, he has the position, but or he has slightly more of the position, but he spreads that to everyone. He spread that for fucking decades to all of his constituents, all of his listeners, about how they're fucking special. And now all of these conservatives, that's what they do. They talk down to every single person that doesn't agree with them. They'll just be like, no, that doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck about your what you think is right. You don't know everything, okay? You may be able to give me a perspective, but don't be condescending to me, I guess. The booze could have been added in later. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of... This is 90s TV, so you can imagine there's, nothing other than TV really existed in the 90s, so, like, yeah, you're going to have some movie magic put in there to get the eyeballs on the screen, because you want them Nielsen boxes lit up. Care about the unborn until they are born, then they're on their own and pull them up by the bootstraps. Exactly. Yeah, that's the conservative mindset, basically. Hey, once you're out of the vagina, you're on your own, and the government isn't your daddy, and get a job. And if your mother is single, then she's a whore, and it doesn't matter whether or not she was raped. Hashtag conservatism. Woo. There goes demonetization for my channel for always. Let's see what else they got to say. Oh my god. I want to screed. I don't think my screed made a lot of sense. Let me know if it did or not.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
That's right.
We know you want us to do it because you think you're going to improve your ratings, but we are going to be wherever you are, and we're going to denounce and expose you.
That, for those of us from the 90s, it's called a homosexual. I'm just guessing, but he looked like a very 90s gay guy with the shirt and the haircut and the I don't know, kind of the flamboyance. But I don't know if he's gay or not. I'm just saying. But yeah, he's right. Fuck Rush Limbaugh. He should be taken to task. And I know he's going to make a shitload of money off of it. And this is where all of the conservatives come from. The clickbaity titles that they do. That's where the clickbaits come from. That's where Tim Pool makes his money. That's where Steven Crowder makes his money. That's where especially like the Quartering makes his money. He clickbaits all the fucking time. And they don't have to believe these things. They just have to have no soul and push the message. You just have to be like a fucking propagandist. So much wow and flutter in the tape. Yeah, like like I like how he just like turns his back on her. Like he's just like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna move on. God, he's such a fat piece of shit.
Off of you, we'll boycott them as well.
Now. Go back to the radio, Rosh.
Go back to the radio.
You believe in what you say.
So wait a second. No.
Damn, dude. I wonder, like, we gotta look into this. Presidential serial addictions. No, the show post-education workers. Okay. I want to know how long this actually like ran. Rush Limbaugh versus Audience Pat Sajak show. I want to know how long this ran because it doesn't seem like he did very well. He's doing very well in this. Seems like his audience really is actually kind of pissed off at him. It doesn't seem like they're too much on his side. So to put him to take him to task on camera is probably like what these people are going for. The 90s were wild, and yeah. Like this dude's pissed off.
We just want to get on TV.
Sir, have we met before tonight? You have no idea what I say, if I mean it or not. You have just called me a liar.
You are.
I am not a.
Wait, what? You don't know what I say if I mean it or not? So you could wait, what?
Liar, sir.
You are.
You are.
You just called yourself a liar, didn't you? Shouldn't you mean what you say, regardless? When you say something, you should mean it, and if you don't mean it, you should make a retraction, an apology. Yes, correct? Am I wrong there? Am I missing something? Did Rush Limbaugh just basically call himself a liar? In the 90s?
I have no blood on my hands. I have never killed anyone. I have never. My words do not kill. You know.
Words kill because you incite people to kill.
Ready, steady, fire. Yeah, those words can kill. They can cause somebody to kill. Yeah, there you go. Talk TV was pretty liberal in the 90s. Sally Jesse Raphael, Phil Donnelly et al. Yeah, like, before there was really, like, Fox News or, anything like that, it was actually, television in general is still pretty, progressive or liberal. But before there was Fox News, where you had, like, a guess haven for conservative thought and shit like this, you had to compete, and that's why Rush Limbaugh is like failing so hard here, because he's unable to compete on camera. That's why he stayed on the radio, he stayed on the internet, because he couldn't hack it on camera in one-on-one with people. It doesn't seem like he can. I'm gonna look into how long this ran here in a second. Yeah, Rush snitched on himself. Yeah, damn, dude. Damn. Good job, Rush. You fucked up. Pretty hard. Here's some wow and flutter you. Yeah, definitely cell phone. What? You never heard anyone say wow and flutter to you? Yeah, definitely cell. Yeah, I've never heard anyone say that. What? The fuck are you talking about? Did I miss? Yeah, I missed something. Oh. Oh. Ha ha. Oh, I'm fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. Zip.
The point that I wanted to prove here by coming into the
lights are getting pretty hot there, Rush. You should probably lose some fucking weight.
The audience. People who have no idea who I am are saying that I am affecting life in this country murderously with my words.
You are.
I'd like to point out that my attitude on this happens to be in the majority. It does.
Bullshit. Maybe in your audience, maybe at that time, yeah. Not anymore, dude. But yeah. The reason this is gonna fail is because the Overton would. Oh wait, a lot of people are booing. Not the Overton window. Political thought shifts left. Society is always going to continuously shift left. That's just going to happen. And the reason your parents and your grandparents seem more conservative is not because when you get older you get more conservative. It's because when like your thoughts tend to solidify, and then as you get older, those thoughts and those ideologies don't fit as well into the normal day, so they become more conservative over time. And you're like, it's the younger generations moving left rather than the older generations moving right, basically. Yeah, what a fat bastard. What a load of bullshit. You find out a lot about Republicans by how they assume other people think, act. Projection is a wondrous thing. You know not if I'm lying or not. You know not if I'm lying or not. So lying is an option for you? Yeah, fuck yeah, Realize. Al Gore won. I agree. Let's look at how many lawsuits were in that election. I think a few, actually. Ow. I think I got shit. I got bit by something. Ow. Anyway, sorry. Polling has consistently shown that people in the U.S. are actually considered left of both major parties. Yeah. So when you poll people and you frame the question from a left-wing perspective, a lot of the time people will actually agree. Like, people in the U.S., most people want universal health care. Most people want paid sick leave. Most people want paid maternity leave, paternity leave. Most people want the infrastructure bills and the COVID relief bills. Most people want the stimulus checks, which helped out millions of fucking people. And I know lots of them. I was one of them. It helped me out a lot. Ow. But it's very true that everything's going to move left. Not to say that we're going to eventually be some communist utopia or some dumb shit like that. We're going to eventually move left into more progressive thought. And we're going to go through these cycles of basically like fascism trying to take a hold. And it's going to happen over and over until the vast majority of us realize that it doesn't make sense that a minority of the country has half of the control. They control half of the Senate. That doesn't make sense. They should not control half of the Senate. Okay? And when it comes to like the Supreme Court, we should expand the Supreme Court to give a more diverse group of judges. And I'm saying that from both sides of the spectrum. I'm saying getting more fucking, I don't know, how would you call it? Progressive conservatives, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's an oxy fucking moron. But to get a better perspective on more people throughout the country, whether that be, a more female perspectives, more POC perspectives, etc. Whoever it may be, but to expand the Supreme Court and to make our laws more just. Yeah, and smash the fuck out of gerrymandering. Gerrymandering is probably probably one of the biggest issues that we face regarding combating Republicans, because they will gerrymander until the cows come home, and we need to get rid of it in general so that neither side can actually do that. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's look at a little bit more.
Now look, when I came out here and started the program, I said we wanted to have a little fun tonight.
Good shit, son.
I want to have fun with our lives.
No, I am not here. I have all. Hold it. One at a time.
Fuck you, Rush Limbaugh.
Hold it just a sec. I have already made a name for myself.
Pat. We want Pat.
Sir?
We want Pat.
Look, we're going to try to get control of this. I want to demonstrate with just one.
Damn, dude. He is not getting a warm welcome. Like, can you imagine anyone else, like, in recent history, like, bombing this hard? The only thing I can think of is Greg Gutfeld doing his own show, but he didn't have an audience. That's the thing. He didn't have a live audience because of COVID. So I don't think I've ever seen anyone like... I've seen, what is his face, Dave Rubin try and do stand-up, which is fucking horrible. Anybody find me Dave Rubin stand-up, it's fucking really bad. Like, dude, you're bombing. Just go home. Just leave. They want Pat. They just told you. They just told you what they want. Are you really gonna spend the next 29 minutes? Or was that 29 minutes? I'm really bad at math. 27 minutes. Going trying to justify yourself? I don't think so. This makes me question the percentage of Limbaugh's audience hate watch. People for gerrymandering. You just want city folks to vote on everything. No, that's yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, it's I want fair voting. That's what I want. But yeah, I think the amount of people that hate watch Rush Limbaugh are the same amount of people that hate watch everybody. They I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Because there wasn't a whole lot of independent media at the time. So I wonder how many people actually would be hate watching Rush Limbaugh. Because now it's easy. I could hate watch Rush Limbaugh all the time. I'll give this motherfucker, whoever this is, D-Mux, I'll give that guy a view or two. But I don't know. That's actually a really good question. Oh man. Back in the 90s, it would be much harder to figure out how many true fans he has. True, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like how many people? You get his ratings, but that's about it. And then you have to think about because there were places in the United States where this was the only radio that there was, the only show, the only really news that there was. It was on fucking everywhere. So that's all people talked about. And if you got news anywhere else, so if you're that guy with internet, or you're the guy with, that goes to the library or some shit, maybe you'll be a little bit more informed, but you won't be able to say anything. And it's just the same thing as Trumpism today. You can't, the Trumpists may be hey, I don't really believe in this shit, but I have to wear my Trump hat because, otherwise my grandma will kick me out of her house for good. And I love my grandma. What the fuck? That's the divisive shit in this country, But maybe we can learn to fix that when we have when this infrastructure bill goes through, and we can have 100% of the country connected to high-speed internet. Which also, hashtag high-speed rail, we need high-speed rail across this country. We have a massive country, and we should have... Can you imagine the tourism industry to ride the rails across fucking America if you had a high-speed rail? That would be so fucking cool. Oh, man, I would take that on. Hopefully it wouldn't suck completely because, you know, I don't have millions of dollars to go on a basic fucking trip, you know? But hopefully that can come to fruition. And high-speed rail as far as, like, public transit, too. We need that. For sure. Because we shouldn't have to just rely on flying or driving everywhere. We should be able to get across the country or from state to state in most places on high-speed rail in a fucking straight line. Let's see. If you hold on. If you eliminate first past the post, you create gridlock with no one able to establish a majority, as you see in a lot of European systems. So the big government the big government types who could support it won't. Right, exactly. The people that it's all about, they gotta play. You gotta finesse it a lot too. So you gotta put a little cake here and there on your gerrymandering. So I'd love to get rid of it. It's probably not going to go away, but maybe we can reform it. For instance, like PragerU posted this stupid ass question, this poll. How long do you think the average American city would last if it got rid of law enforcement? What city is getting rid of their law enforcement? It's not going to happen. And that would last absolutely 0 minutes because a bunch of psycho-ass fucking right-wingers would go into the city thinking they're lawmen and just start busting up the place and shooting everybody. It's exactly what would fucking happen. So don't even start. That's like, hold on. I saw my teeth. So you can't just get rid of the law enforcement. You have to finesse it. Maybe we could reform the law enforcement, hold the police officers accountable, and have a justice system that's not, biased in favor of the state, being the police. And we can actually, have more, I wouldn't say more Derek Chauvins, but we can have more convictions, more punishment. These... you should have to have like a college degree or something to be a police officer. And not only that, I've said this before, we need to reform the police and defund the police so that money goes elsewhere. And by elsewhere, I mean to social services that can be supported by the police. Not support the police, be supported by the police. So that when somebody calls 911 and their cousin or their uncle or their father or their mother or whoever it may be is having some kind of psychotic episode, it's a social worker, a psychologist, or somebody that comes out, and not just a police officer. If there's a police officer with them, sure, that's fine. Make them be there for security. Cool. But let the psychologist do their job. Pay them. I'm sure there's plenty of psych majors out there that would be more than happy to help out in the community, at least for a little bit. It's not an easy job by any means, but that means you got to pay them to keep them around. So let's do that by go ahead and take away a little bit of that militarization, throw that money into the pockets of psychologists and social workers and stuff like that. Okay. Bill Maher's a liberal Rush Limbaugh. That's a pretty good analogy. I like it. I haven't listened to enough Bill Maher to actually be to give that a 100% thumbs up. But yeah, Yeah, that's fair assessment. How dare you bring up washed up Bill Maher? More like Revenus Bean. In in classical Athens, all law was civil law. People took turns patrolling with a spear and lantern, and if someone broke the law, you'd hire mercs to drag them in front of a judge. No cops. Yeah, that works in classical Athens. But we're a couple years, a few months, maybe a couple days too, removed from classical Athens. And I would definitely not trust a couple of my neighbors to do the patrolling. I trust more the police around me to be the objective ones in a situation, rather than my neighbors. Revenus. Oh man, you should do the triggered song. Ray. Just fucking spin around the video a bunch of times. That would be hilarious. Ray. All right, let's see Rush Limbaugh get shit on a little bit more. It's getting into an hour.
One bit of news.
You know what I'm about to do.
How a group of people try to silence. You see, my friends, here's the point that all of this demonstrates. Here's the point. I have attacked personally, ideologically.
Police do need to be trained in mental health
office.
awareness.
All
I
have done is
absolutely
show
agree.
up tonight. There is now a movement trying to shut me up. I have been the epitome of decorum. And let's take a break now. We'll come back with more right after this message. Don't go away.
Like how they were like shitting on him the whole time he's trying to like play out and do a tag, and he has to give that shitty little smile to play himself out because that's showbiz, baby. But everybody's just like booing him and shitting on him at the same time, and it's absolutely fucking glorious. Let's see.
So I am Rush Limbaugh on the Excellence in Broadcasting Network. My friends, as long as I am here, it doesn't matter where here is.
Ooh, shit.
Come along.
I'm sorry, am I the only one that thought he looked like he was in pain reading that? Let's watch that again real quick. I'm sorry we gotta watch it again, but we are gonna watch it again. Notice his face. He looks like he's in absolute, he looks like he hurts him physically to read that. He hurts him physically.
I am Rush Limbaugh on the Excellence in Broadcasting Network. My friends, as long as I am here, it doesn't matter where here is. Come along.
He had the same look as like CC when his wife told him he was a dumbass. He was just like a little defeated, like this is my life now. This is what I do. You don't have to do. Why do? Why do? You don't have to do. Don't do if you don't have to do. Why do? Rush? Oh well, Rush no do no more. Sorry. Rush be gone. Painful, yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude.
Last November.
I felt like part of me die with him reading that because I would not want to read that. And he looked like he was crammed into like a tiny little desk. I mean, he is a big man. I'm pretty sure he's fairly tall, but he's also very wide. He is almost as wide as he is tall, so I can imagine him being jammed into some tiny little desk like that is not very comfortable. All right, We're gonna listen.
I got a phone
listen to
call
Rush.
from Mark Goodson Productions in New York City. They said, could you come by and we're thinking about redoing To Tell the Truth. We'd like you to come by and be a panel.
Oh, dude. All right, we're gonna listen to this while I use the latrine. It's gonna be hilarious.
On a little run through. Wasn't even really on videotape or on a pilot basis. Just, can you come by and try us? I said, sure. And I was running late. I got caught up in traffic in New York City on the way over, and I got there actually about a half hour late. And I hustled in, and they sat me down next to some people. I didn't even have a chance to check out who they were. They had been there already and had been working. And the only person I recognized was Ahmad Rashad. And after they explained to me what was going on, I had a chance to take a breather. I sat back and I looked to my left. There was Sidney Biddle Barrows. And there on the right was Erica Jong. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, oh, look to the left, and there's Sidney Biddle Barrows. I had seen Sidney Biddle Barrows on television I don't know how many times, and I'd always been intrigued by her. Here I am sitting next to her, not even knowing it's going to happen. I noticed in my mind how attractive she was, and I was smitten with her. I must admit it, I was. Now, most people, when that situation arises, most men would get her phone number if they could, then call her a couple nights later, ask her for an adult beverage or dinner. I didn't. I waited until tonight to do it on national television. Sidney Biddle Barrows. Nice to see you. Have a seat. Now, let me tell you what has happened since. I mean, I told this whole story on the air the very next day, running into you, because I think your skin is beautiful. I mean, I do. I think you. I was totally taken with you. I was sitting there trying not to show it because that's not cool. And I went on the air the next day and I talked about this. Now,
Had that been delivered by, like, anybody, literally anybody else, aside from maybe, like, Brett Keane or Von Helton, that might have been smooth. But when it comes from a gigantic garbage barge like fucking Rush Limbaugh, that is one of the most disgusting, slimy, like, creepy things I've ever fucking heard. Not because of his physical appearance, but just because of who he is. And also kind of because of his physical appearance, because he just doesn't take care of himself. That's the thing. He just does not take care of himself. Because that's why he's huge and gross and fat and addicted to painkillers. I don't know if he's addicted to painkillers at this point. Well, at this point in history, in the 90s, we know he's not now. Boink. Oh, she said no. Me too, bro. Me fucking too. Oh, wait. Oh, Blaine, what's up? I didn't know you showed up. Hey, what's going on? I was in the bathroom. Sorry, I didn't see you show up.
I'm recognized as a very conservative, the epitome of morality and virtue kind of person.
And you're attracted to me?
A man, well, that's where I'm leading.
Oh, dude, she's like, back off, bro.
A man with whom you could and would totally trust your wife, your daughter, your kid overnight in a Motel 6 while you're out of town, that kind of thing. No harm. And I happened to mention that I had been favorably...
Wait, what? When he said the skin thing, I immediately thought of Dennis Reynolds, who we all know just wants to be a vet so he can keep the skins. Ew.
By you.
Dude, I gotta catch up on fucking It's Always Sunny.
You are not
I gotta see that fucking episode.
Conservative. Why, you're interested in a woman who has gone to jail for selling women in sex and so forth.
So much saying.
And I got. Well, they said you've been arrested.
Okay.
Avoiding showing.
I don't know who this lady is, and this is actually kind of boring, so I don't want to bore you guys anymore. Rush Limbaugh is kind of a piece of shit. Actually, Rush Limbaugh is a total piece of shit. Speaking of woman's face, yeah, she is very uncomfortable. She does not want to be here. Of all places, this is the one place she probably does not want to be at all. We're gonna... Oh, hold on. Yeah, well, whatever. Let's see how long this shit ran. Part 1 of 3. There it is. I don't know why I didn't just scroll down slightly. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, look at her face. Look how gross and grossly uncomfortable she is. Okay, I'm not the best at reading body language from women, especially when they're attracted to me. But when they're disgusted by someone else, especially me, yeah, this is usually the face they give. She didn't seem like she wanted to be there. Also, when he said he's almost as wide, as tall as yes, Chode Limbaugh. Damn, dude, I should. Oh, I wanted to go with.
And
fuck, I wanted to go with Rush Limp Dick for the title here, title in this one, but I couldn't think of anything that YouTube would have picked up. That would have been awesome. It's only 45 seconds watch. Okay. I don't know if it's sending the full link, dude. I don't know what the, because it's saying watch question mark blah 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 blah. And last time it didn't give me the right one, so I'm gonna post the Discord link in the chat real quick.
And all of how to behave in an S&M and how to think. What kind of people do you expect to attract as friends? Seriously, I mean, this is
people with great senses of humor, sense of adventure, real joie de vivre.
Joie de vivre.
Yeah, not the kind of person that gets up in the morning and puts
Rio
their
Linda,
little.
California. That means. Anyway, well, look.
The kind of person that tries to get through the day without anything bad happening to them is not the sort of person that would be interested in me.
Have you seriously, has your personal life or your business life or your happiness suffered because of the things that you've done, writing the book, having the call girl service? You regret any of it?
No, I really don't.
Good. Very good. We have to cut away for commercial. We'll be back in just a second, folks. Don't go away. Stay right where you are. More right.
Yeah. Post that there. I want to see this. Okay. Late night television show. Okay. January 9th, 1989 to April 13th, 1990. Ooh, that's not a very long run. That's only what? One season, 298 episodes? Holy shit. Producer, Paul Gilbert, blah, blah, blah. Premiere, Rush Limbaugh. 2 weeks before the Pat Sajak show was canceled on March... Oh, God. This is so fucking amazing. 2 weeks before the Pat Sajak show was canceled on March 30th, 1990, radio host Rush Limbaugh made headlines when he guest hosted the program, and in a departure from its regular format, entered the audience to get a response about the veto of a bill in Idaho that would have restricted abortion. Directly after announcing that the bill was vetoed, Limbaugh went to the first woman who stood up and was cheering the loudest. The woman denounced Limbaugh's anti-abortion statements early in the show, stating that women's lives are more important than any potato, and you don't know what it's about. You'll never have a baby. You'll never be pregnant. You'll never have an abortion. After a verbal confrontation with the angry woman in the audience, followed by an angry man shouting, We're going to be wherever you are, and we're going to denounce and expose you. Limbaugh addressed the camera and stated that he went into the audience in an attempt to show the viewing public that there was an underlying prejudice against him due to heckling. Limbaugh decided to conduct his interview with Sidney Biddle-Barrows in another studio. Wow, what a fucking pussy. Jesus Christ. Yeah. If people hate you that much, if people are willing to hate you that much on camera, it's not them. You're the problem. You're the problem. You're more than likely the problem. Because nobody was shouting shit at a potentially gay dude. Nobody was shouting shit or attacking the woman of color. They were shouting and yelling at Rush Limbaugh for his dumbass fucking bullshit ideas. And you had to go to a completely different studio with this woman where you're basically like telling her about all this sex shit that she did, and she's really uncomfortable, and you're really fat and sweaty under those 90s incandescent lamps that haven't been switched to LEDs yet. So, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, we all watched that. I know I just narrated the whole thing. After a commercial break, Limbaugh attempted to address the topic of affirmative action, but was heckled again by several male audience members wearing ACTUP t-shirts. Act Up. Coalition to Unleash Power. Is an international grassroots political group working to end the AIDS pandemic. The group works to improve lives of people with AIDS through direct action, medical research, treatment, advocacy, etc., etc. Calling him a murderer before he could make a point, Limbaugh sat silently with the camera focused on for nearly a minute while audience members continued shouting phrases such as, "You want people to die." Limbaugh responded with, "I'm not responsible for your behavior." After another break, Limbaugh returned to and conducted the final segment after the audience had been cleared. He stated that the audience was not evicted from the studio. It sounds that's like exactly what happened. That sounds like literally what you did. Or forcibly restrained from doing anything they did. No, they weren't. They were evicted from the studio. And gave CBS credit for handling the situation in the manner it did. Limbaugh later claimed that the dissident audience members were planted by the show's producers in a publicity stunt. No. It couldn't be that your ideas are really bad or that you're a horrible person and that people hate you. It's all that, it was fake news. They were plants. They were huge dumps of people were put into that audience to heckle Rush Limbaugh and make him feel bad. Poor Rush Limbaugh. We should feel bad for him. Jeez, dude. I think we gotta watch. Should we watch the rest of this? Pin the Discord link to the top. Good idea. Should we watch the rest of this? Because this actually seems to get really fucking interesting. So let's skip ahead a little bit.
In 1989, and this year...
looks like a cocktail outfit.
Well, it's very interesting, and we worked with the Pentagon very closely on...
So wait, he's in a different studio with a different audience? I'm confused because they said he went to a different studio to conduct the interviews. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see him be like hate his life reading these. Whatever the hell this is. Oopsie. Sorry, guys.
As one of the best talk show hosts in the world, I am Rush Limbaugh, a man with whom you could and would totally trust your wife, your little girl, regardless her age, and your little boy. Overnight in a Motel 6, while you're out of town on business or whatever other excuse you give.
Who says that? Who the fuck says that? Who says that? Who says those kinds of things? Why would that be a disclaimer in your life? Are you fucking kidding me? What's up, Glober Mom? Rush is deceased now, but his past still lingers. Did you guys just hear that? Did everybody just hear that? I'm sorry. I can't be the only fucking one. There is no way. What the hell? Better not have timed out. Sorry. 496. Alright, guys. What's up, girl? Check it out. So I'm at 496 subscribers, and I'd like to get to 500 by next Wednesday, because next Wednesday is my birthday. Yay. And that would be the only thing I ever want for my birthday, because I really don't give too much of a fuck about my birthday. So yeah, I want to get to 500 subs. Let's see if we can do that. Because I want to build the community too. I would not trust him with anything alone. Yeah, I would take my dog with me. Absolutely. Every day of the week. He started as a music DJ in Sacramento. Oh, dude. I mean, you got to start somewhere. But, yeah, we definitely got to take a listen to that again, because that's probably the creepiest fucking thing I've ever heard. That is the most fucked up disclaimer I've ever heard anyone
Little girl,
give.
that's, you know, if her family's Republican, that's what she
Thank
do
you for
too.
coming. I
My
appreciate it.
pleasure,
They're telling me
Rush.
we got to go.
Thanks.
Wish we didn't. I've enjoyed the conversation.
Okay.
We'll be back in just a second, folks. Don't go away. We're coming right back.
So huge.
As one of the best talk show hosts in the world, I am Rush Limbaugh, a man with whom you could and would totally trust your wife, your little girl, regardless her age, and your little boy. Overnight in a Motel 6 while you're out of town on business or whatever other excuse you give.
Who says that? Was the 90s, like, was that the disclaimer that you had? Was there just like an army of fucking pedophiles running around that you had to trust Rush Limbaugh's fat ass in a fucking motel room that you're leaving your kids in because you got to go work or whatever the fuck? Why are you leaving your kids in a motel room over the night? What kind of parent is doing that? What kind of parent? Hold on. In what circumstances are you leaving your child alone in a motel room with an overweight radio show host that hates abortion and gays in order to go work? What have you done in your life to get to that point? I'm not shaming. I'm curious. I am genuinely curious. What would one have to do to get to that point? Because that would be a fucking interesting documentary. If you're at that point in which you're getting Rush Limbaugh, if you were in the 90s and Rush Limbaugh was in a motel room watching your kid while you went to go work, please contact me so that we can have an interview. I want to know where your life, like, what the fuck? Dude, what train hit you in the fucking skull? That's what I want to know. Please. Oh my god. Yeah. Slim saying that's creepy. That's fucking creepy. That's weird. Like, Slim makes some creepy stuff, but he makes like Halloween creepy. He doesn't make fucking like that guy makes me want to make him go to jail. Like, I'm going to call the police on that guy. I don't want fuck him. Oh my god. What's up, Wolfpack Sanders? How you doing? Sorry, almost messed up your name a little bit. I kind of did a little bit. She looks exactly what is it? Regardless her age. Yeah, that's what like tipped me off, because I was just sort of sitting here. I was like, well, regardless her age. I didn't even hear. Did you hear that he said, your little girl or your little boy? Wasn't a whole thing. Ew. God, look at that disgusting look of smug look of self-satisfaction.
Telling me we gotta go.
Thanks.
Wish we didn't. I've enjoyed the conversation.
Listen to the whole creepy fucking thing.
We're coming right back.
God, dude, this is so weird.
As one of the best talk show hosts in the world, I am Rush Limbaugh, a man with whom you could and would totally trust your wife, your little girl, regardless her age, and your little boy. Overnight in a Motel 6 while you're out of town on business or whatever other excuse you give.
What the fuck? Like, I'm not gonna listen to that again. Dude, I don't know what's happening. I hope you're talking about, like, I don't know whether you're talking about, like, what's in life or the video, but fucking holy, I don't even know what's going on in either way. Holy shit, that is so fucking weird. That's a tip. Why has nobody else ever seen this? Has nobody else ever brought this up? Like, why the fuck? Do we have to do a deep dive into Rush Limbaugh being a fucking weirdo? Oh my god, dude. I can't stay on this too much longer because I have a lot of other stuff to do, and it's already been almost an hour and a half sticking on this, but or whatever. Trail's so scary as hell. Yeah, no, my bad. Hold on. Take her a fly. Oh wait. Yeah, it was Glover Mom said something. Someone said something. Sorry. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Who the fuck says that, dude? I would not trust him with anything alone. He started as just. Let me see what is. That's. I would trust him. I would trust knee stranger watching my kids, but don't forget people trusted their little boys with MJ. Think about that. Yeah. Hey, like I get that, and you have to take a risk when you're trusting to leave your kids with somebody, but listen to what he said. Your wife or your little girl, regardless of her age, or your little boy, in a motel room, in a Motel 6 while you're away on business. In a Motel 6 while you're away on business. What the fuck does that even mean? Do we got any pictures of Rush Limbaugh and Jeffrey Epstein sticking together? I'm sure we do. Go to the con stuff? Yeah. We're gonna save the Rush Limbaugh for the rest of this. We can watch him get harangued another night, unless you guys wanna. Well, yeah, we're gonna move on. We've harangued him enough. We can watch him get some more in the future, and we can see. We're gonna look up a little bit more of Rush Limbaugh in the past and try and find out some more of those creepy fucking clips. See if we can go into that. All right. So we're gonna do Nibiru, and Nibiru isn't gonna take us long. Yeah, he talked like he's a paragon of virtue. He is a paragon of jack shit and a lightning rod for vitriol that absolutely loved his job. He can suck shit, and like I said, he's probably sucking dicks in hell. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. Hopefully he gets flayed open by the devil. Whatever. If that happens to me and he's in heaven, oh well, that would be the American God. Monsanto interviews on Discord. Awesome. We'll do that after the list of conspiracies. Alright. I'll keep that one. Let me see. Oh, we got targeted individual too. Okay. You know what, we'll do a list of conspiracies at the end. Hold on. It says this video centers around the conspiracy. Wait a second. This video centers around the crossing of Planet X, known as the planet Nibiru. Every 3,600 years, this planet comes between the Earth and the Sun, and is visibly as a red cross during its passage. I think you mean visible. So first things first. Every 3,600 years, we have written records way back, farther than 3,600 years. And we would definitely know of a planet going between the Earth and the Sun, because that would absolutely disrupt everything. So that is a 100% lie. That would never happen. You're not going to go from put an entire planet between the Earth and the Sun. That's not how that works. If you did that, then you could toss the Earth into the Sun. Or you could toss Venus at us. Or you could pull the moon away. You could do all of these things and they would be visible. And especially every 3,600 years. And when did it first start? When's the next one? That's what I want to know. The manifestation and subsequent crossing of this planet was foretold by the Sumerians, an ancient civilization who referred this to this planet is the Great Red Serpent. Yeah, I X'd out. Planet X for doubt. That's all I gotta say. This video uses a great blend of graphics and music to illustrate the crossing of this planet and its destruction of Earth as we know it. The Forest Hymn music is the Forest Hymn music that accompanies this film creates an epic, tribal, yet worldly feel that lends itself perfectly to the subject matter. The viewer is left with a sense of trepidation, but it's not all doom and gloom. And okay, hold on. If you're gonna make a video, you don't have to explain what the video is about. If you're going to sell the video, then yes, you should. Are you selling? You're not selling this video. This is not like a meditation video. You don't have to explain this. This scroll is completely unnecessary. I do not need any of this. And also, when it says a great blend of graphics and music, yeah, so that was a fucking lie. It's not gonna happen, guys. Yes, none of this is needed, and it's all bullshit. Nibiru. If there is a 9th planet, like a planet out there beyond Pluto, and we find it, then yeah, it would be found by observing the gravitational pull of other objects that we know of, because there's not enough light that's gonna bounce off of this object unless it's just this massive fucking thing. And there's some evidence for it. However, there's not enough evidence to say that it's it hasn't caused the destruction of the dinosaurs or anything like that, or the extinction of the dinosaurs. This new Star Wars. Yeah. Thank goodness it's not Dr. Claudia Albers. She seen Nibiru and cloud banks. Oh, dude, Glover Mom, we're gonna look at that, because I have been looking for Nibiru shit forever. And it's from Ancient, so we don't know if it's true. LO. Planet 96, it's just way farther out. See? oh, that was 2 different messages. I'm an idiot. Yeah, dude, Planet 9, it's just way far out there. We just sort of can't see it. I mean, Nibiru, it's in the clouds. The message is in the clouds from its gravity. Although if a entire planet's gravity could affect our clouds, it would be so close that it would completely destroy the Earth. The tidal forces would rip the Earth apart, and it would cause devastation on a mass scale. We would not survive that. It would be horrifying. It would be a sight to see, but there would be no video that would survive. Sorry. Oh man, I need some epic music, some space music. We can only hope that the actions and decisions humanity makes in the interim are the ones that could in fact overcome disaster and bring about the evolution of man and truth. This film is an educational look at what has been and what could be. Anybody want to fuck? Alright. Before we get into this, there's some gravitational influence which suggests there's an undiscovered mass out beyond the Oort cloud. Yes, exactly. Kuiper Belt. That's the one I was thinking of. Yes, Oort cloud. Kuiper Belt's inside the Oort cloud. Correct me if I'm wrong. And maybe some very dim brown dwarf or a tiny hypermass. Yeah, it could just be. And a brown dwarf is slightly bigger than Jupiter. A brown dwarf barely has enough material mass to create nuclear fusion, but it creates just a little bit, enough to be considered basically a failed star, and it would have the gravitational influence to throw around objects that are in the Oort cloud, especially if it has a large elliptical orbit and passes through there at the right time. And the Oort cloud, if you want to say, oh well, it's a cloud. Each particle in that cloud, or each, you know, sizable particle in a cloud is millions of miles apart. It's, and there's, you know, billions of these fucking things. That's where most of the comets come from. That and the Kuiper Belt, I think. NJMP could correct me on all of that. It could affect clouds. It would affect our atmosphere as well. Claudia Albers, PhD is your channel name. Alright, I'll check that out in a second. Alright, let's see. Let's see how educational this Nibiru. Let's see how educational the Nibiru is going to be for us. Whoa. Whoa. Dude. Look at those visuals. Can you hear the music? Oh my god. By April 2003, the red planet is visible for all to see. Appearing as red cross in the skies, it signals Earth's changes are imminent. Guys, these visuals and this music, they're tribal, and they're bringing me back to the ancestors. I think I'm starting to dig this. I gotta start to believe. I'm realize we'll do it another time. I'm hardlining calling in because I had so many issues with Jay calling in. Hardlining calling in until I get the new computer, and then I'm gonna do plenty of call-ins then. So go ahead. This is your call-in.free get out of jail free or whatever the fuck card you want to call it. So we'll do that. But last time I did it, there was a lot of issues. So we will do that. So because especially since I need a lot of shit on Nibiru, we'll do that then. Absolutely. Send a link in the Discord for you about Claudia. Awesome, thank you. But yeah, I apologize to do that, but it's not you, it's everybody. I'm taking a hard stance on people calling in simply because I just want to make sure that if you do call in, then everybody gets to hear your voice. Does that make sense? And that goes for essentially everybody, not just you. And I tried to do it the other night with Jay, and that was my realization that I really just need to I need to make sure that everything is settled. Plus, over the weekend, having so many issues with the other streams, it was just it was frustrating. But yes, I appreciate that, and I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. But yes, I am taking a hard stance on people calling in right now. Until the new computer comes in, and it should be here hopefully within the week. By the time I do next Monday Night Morons, I should be able to have you on. All right, you dig? Does that work? I hope so. The Smurfs are jamming to an MP3 visualizer. Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's get more of these visuals, more of this tribal music, man. Look at all these guys. You see all these assets that we have? We can use all these assets. I have a transition we can use. It flips them around. It actually takes one image and then it flips it into the other image and it flips it all around. Let's use all of these assets and then do that with this god-awful fucking music. And and when it flips, let's oversaturate it. And then let's oversaturate the fuck out of everything too. Okay, I appreciate you being understanding. Realize, and I really do apologize. I'm sorry. I would love to have you on. However, I do want to make sure that the connection stays open. World governments have fallen silent long before the appearance of the red giant, for they have no answers, no solutions for the impending crossing of the planet. Well, this shit didn't happen. I mean, it said this. What was this? Oh, this was in 2014. Tell that Worldbox is free on mobile. Is it Worldbox the game you're showing? Because Worldbox looks fucking sweet. I'm definitely going to play that on stream. How's it legal for a cop to stream live on YouTube? What do you mean? You can stream live on YouTube. He's totally fine. What's against that? Why would that be an issue? I think is the real question. You should appreciate the fact that a cop has a live camera on them. I mean, did everybody go to that live stream and fucking upvote it for the get the engagement, make people watch him. Hopefully he doesn't fuck up. But it's totally legal. You as a police officer, you have a certain standard to bear, and you can't. Like if you say dumb shit on live stream, then yeah, you will get fucked up. You could lose your job. It's the same thing with being in the military. You'll see people in the military who are live streaming on YouTube while they're maybe in combat zones and stuff, and well, maybe not in combat zones, but while they're like on post or anything, but they can get hemmed up. They can get administratively or legally punished if they, film in the wrong place or if they film the wrong person. It can, yeah, he can do it while he's on duty. I don't see why not. If he's profiting from it, yeah, then maybe you might have a case, but I don't think anybody's gonna go after, somebody for like $10 that was given to a police officer, who's live streaming. That shit happens all the time. I mean, they have the right. He has the right to do it. It depends on what they do and say. And absolutely, I think if police officers want to go ahead and live stream, by all means. If they fuck up, take them to task. They're live streaming. They're live right there. You can do it. Why not? As a police officer, you're what? The most public figure possible, right? Aside from like a president or something like that. You're in the public. You have to be in the public. So why wouldn't they be able to be on live stream? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Weird question to me. Let me see. Okay. We're going to watch a little bit of this. And then we're going to go to... I forgot what... Oh, now you guys are we're going to go to... we'll go to Claudia Amber's. And then I'll look at the... actually, I'll look at the link you gave me if that's that cop. Is the link you gave me the cop? For a second there, I was about to say, like, the music actually isn't terribly bad, but what the fuck is this singing? What is this? Dude, like, hey, Slim, your music is pretty avant-garde, but holy fuck, at least yours I can listen to. This sucks. Like, who thought this was a good thing to put on the internet? This is Brett Keane father levels of fucking bad. What was it? A week before the passage, the Earth stops rotation and the world waits. What? If the Earth stopped its rotation for a week, we would fucking notice, dude. If the Earth stopped its rotation for like 12 hours, we would notice. Because one side of the planet would completely fucking cook. And then within like 24 hours, all of the processes, all of the natural processes, the weather would just completely change. We would have a day side and a night side. And the night side would become freezing fucking cold. The day side would become extremely hot. And then you'd have this twilight zone in the middle that everybody would be fighting over while, the forest burned and the oceans boiled away or froze. What the fuck kind of dumbass believes this? No, that's not how physics works. We get a lot of, the reason it's warm outside is because we are near the sun. The sun is very hot. It is a hot thing that we get heat from. And if we put ourselves in that heat for too long, we will die. Ta-da! Holy fucking shit. There's a video of cops arresting journalists for taking videos of them dealing with a medical problem for violating HIPAA. There's a ton of those. I know I've seen several of those, but I think the one I'm thinking of is the cop attacking the nurse because she wouldn't take the guy's blood or something like that. Something weird, some stupid shit like that. Like, shouldn't have to. Like, you're not the ultimate authority. I've had heat stroke from being in the sun too long. I have had heat exhaustion 4 times. I am extremely sensitive to the heat, and it fucking sucks. I get jittery and panicky, and my heart rate goes up, and I sweat a lot, and I can't take in enough water, and my stomach hurts, and then I have to poop later, and it's not fun. I fucking hate it. So yeah, I feel you. And every time you're a heat casualty, you get more sensitive to the heat. So I can imagine from having heat stroke, you must be fucking miserable when it's too fucking hot out. And well, where are you stationed at, Glober Mom? Where are you I know you're all over the world, but where are you flying at? Where's your home base? Why is this not playing? And that wait. Then in 1 hour, the Earth rotates 90 degrees as it realigns the poles. If the Earth shifted 90 degrees on its axis within an hour, how? Do you know how fast we're already moving at 1,000 miles an hour, like horizontally? If we moved vertically at what like 10,000 fucking miles an hour, like instantly, you would scream through the atmosphere and burn up or explode. Like, what? Everything would die and be destroyed. Oh my god. Everything that wasn't frozen or burnt to a crisp at this point, at least. Jesus fucking Christ. These people are wackadoozles. No, it doesn't do that every 3,600 years. You know why? Because the fucking pyramids are still around. And they're not a scattered pile of fucking burnt-ass stones, you dumb piece of shit. Oh my fuck. Bing! The heat also treats me poorly. I prefer the cold. The heat also treats me poorly, but I prefer the cold. But I'm allergic to it. I get hives if I'm exercising or moving too much in the cold. Yes, I've known a couple people like that do that. Both of them female. It's weird. I totally agree, and that might be because you like sweat. It might be an irritation from the sweat in your skin. You might get like prickly heat. Maybe that's it. Because I get prickly heat on my back a lot, or sometimes if I don't change my shirt. I live in the Central Valley of California, where it gets triple digits most summer days. Hell yeah, dude. Fuck that, dude. At least you're in like a dry heat, and I know you're gonna be like, oh yeah, it's just a dry heat. But I lived in Louisiana for 3 years. I was stationed there, and then I was stationed in Iraq and Kuwait for a year each. And I'll take either of those any day of the fucking week over Louisiana. You know, I'll spend a year in Iraq over a month in Louisiana. Fuck that. No, 100% humidity at 110, 115 degrees, not happening. At 0% humidity at 120 degrees, I'll take it. Sure. Especially if I can go from like door to door, if I have some water, find some shade. Like, that would be perfectly fine. But yeah, no, That sounds really nice right now because I'm in Ohio and fuck Ohio weather. It's been rainy. It's been cold. It was snowing in April. Now it's starting to get a little bit. Oh, speaking of which, it rained, so I'm gonna have more slow-mo videos with more army guys getting blown up. It's gonna be sweet. Everything would become sad. Yes, they would be very sad. It'd be like everything would become the way your Tamagotchi feels now. There you go. Oh, okay. Okay, everything would be depressed and charred. Right. Oh, what's up, right triangle? I didn't see you there. I didn't see you there. Yes, sneaky, you crafty one. Oh, what is that? Alright, everything would be depressed and charred. In the atmosphere, yeah, basically. Be burnt up. 2 summers ago, I had no air conditioning and nearly died from allergic reaction to the heat. Jesus Christ. My whole body, from head to toe, got heat rash, almost triggering an anaphylactic shot. Jesus, dude. Like, fucking drink some water. Get an ice cube tray or something. Man. Like, it's like 99 cents for a bag of ice. Go, give them $5 and jump in the cooler. I mean, no, I get you, but holy shit, I'm glad you're here. I live in northwestern Florida for 5 years, so I know the humidity. Yeah, fuck the humidity. Even up here in New Hampshire, it's typically around 85 with heat, with at least 60% humidity. Plenty of dry places around the south that don't get that, and they don't have to deal with the snow. Yeah, there's some pretty good places in the south that are like a very nice and temperate. Like Texas has a bunch of nice, good places, but at the same time, like, also you have to deal with the people. New Mexico is really fucking nice. It gets chilly, but doesn't like snow, and you don't get the shitty rain, and it's like hot in the summer. You get that dry heat. But yeah, I don't really like the cold here, up in the north, up in Ohio. Money becomes meaningless to all. Money is actually meaningless to all. Well, it's meaningless, but not to all. It's essentially meaningless. Money essentially has no value. We give money value. That's the only reason we trust that it has value. That's it. Everybody hit me up. Oh my god. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's worse, these visuals or the singing. Seriously. I was just having an argument in my head while I was driving home from work. How I really it pisses me off that people don't open their mouth when they talk, and I was just sitting here not doing exactly that, not opening my mouth when I talk and enunciating things. Here in Missouri, it's freaking mixed weather. We get weird weather. Oh, dude, I did my basic training in AIT in Missouri. Fuck that place. I really do not like your weather. Although, seeing the sky with the clouds in the spring with the wind coming in, that's absolutely fucking amazing. It is absolutely 100% beautiful. Holy shit. However, fuck the cold and everything else. And the tornadoes. Those possibly gave me strep throat. Although it may have been me being crammed in with a bunch of dudes. I did exhaustion one time. Now the hot weather makes me feel low energy. Yeah, same here. I get super tired. Ohio weather is even worse. Yesterday is the new ice age. Tomorrow is if we lived on the sun. Exactly, dude. Like, it rained today. It's probably going to be humid as shit tomorrow. And who knows if it's going to, snow. I mean, it could easily be, it could easily be, 35, 36 degrees in just a couple days. And then it's going to jump up to 80. It's going to be super hot in the next few days. And Oh, what's up, Mango? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Everything is value except but yeah, it fuck Ohio weather sometimes. We get a few good days out of the year. Everything is Reich, are you in Ohio? Hit me up if you're in Ohio. Everything has value, especially if you use it for bartering or services. People used to use beads as currency. I'm just saying, like, money doesn't have value unless humans exist on, like, that kind of existential level. A very reductive level. Like, essentially, this person's argument breaks down because money on a universal level has no value unless we assign value to it. You know what I'm saying? And it would be the same with, like, beads. That's what I'm saying. So we would all die before money became worthless. I'm just saying. Or it would happen essentially simultaneously at that point. It's fucking hot as hell. 88 today with high humidity. Fuck that. Yeah, you're in like what? You're in like North South Carolina. You're in the fucking shitty part of the South where it traps all the humidity. They live in the second coldest national capital after Ulaanbaatar. It usually hits negative 40 C at least a couple of times in the winter. No, I'm good. I mean, I wouldn't mind being like stationed there briefly to experience it, but no, I wouldn't want to live there, man. No thanks. I'm good at negative 40 because that's isn't negative 40 C the same as negative 40 F? Because I think there's like a mutual point around there. Same as like a couple other temperatures. And I think they're all in the negatives. Okay. As the red planet passes, giant waves wash over Earth, volcanoes erupt worldwide, an earthquake destroys all cities. Dying comes easy, and living comes hard. Well, how would earthquakes destroy all cities if not all cities are near fault lines? Because in order to have an earthquake, you have to have a fault line, and some fault lines just aren't, exist, but they're just not powerful enough to create a real earthquake. You might have an earthquake that you shake a little bit, but it's not going to destroy your city. To destroy a city, you really got to have something that's going to, strike and slip, or, transform the area around you. Geologist jokes. But yeah, no, none of this obviously none of this happened. South Carolina in the middle. Oh, dude. Yeah, you're the herpy on Satan. No, where you live, not you specifically, Mango. Where you live is the herpy on Satan's fucking armpit. And it's on the backside, so he can't really reach it as good. Still sort of irritated, Might have a hair growing out of it, but he can't really see because he can't look backwards in the mirror that well. He needs his glasses. But it's okay, because I lived in the sweaty gooch of America for 3 years, and I had to serve the army doing so. Although I would serve the army any day of the week. I think that was actually a pretty good time in my life. All right, it was pleasant 79 today with bright skies, nice coastal breeze. Yeah, that's because you live in coastal California and you can, well, what's the term the kids use these days? Get bent. So, at least when it comes to weather. Because you guys have like perfect weather all the time. That's the great thing about California. It's perfect weather all the fucking time, especially if you live on the coast. I like when I'm outside, it can be like 88 degrees, and when the wind blows in, it always feels awesome, but when it goes away, it's like teleported sun. Yeah, dude. Yeah, when the wind fucking dies out of here, it just gets humid. All the heat and humidity gets trapped. But I'm gonna move on after I read this. 40C is just cold enough that boiling water will sublimate into mist and snow before it hits the ground. If you throw it in the from a mug. Don't throw it over your head unless you know what you're doing, because you're going to boil yourself alive. After 20C, it feels all the same, which is why a frostbite is dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, frostbite, don't fuck around with frostbite. Once you can't feel your feet, it's already there. You're already going to lose them. Right down the road from the relaxing Jackson Army base. No shit. Fun stuff. Yeah, I'm sure you see all the cool Army vehicles driving by. And, yeah, don't go to the bars. I'm sure there's plenty of cool Army vehicles out there you can gawk at. I wanted to tell you. You tell me how to get bent. Yeah. Hey, man, we're digging around in the 90s. At least we were. Now I'm digging 90s insults out here. Love your rap. "90% of mankind is dead or dying." Oh shit. Mighty nations are no more. So slow. Soon after passage, the Earth resumes rotation. Hurricane force winds sweep the world. Volcanic ash darkens the skies. Yeah, this is something that would actually happen if the previous things happened, because the one side of the world would be burnt to a fucking crisp, and the other side would be frozen, and then the Earth would all of a sudden be spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. And if you're just talking about the Earth, like the land, the Earth itself, and not the water and the atmosphere, yeah, there's going to be hurricane force winds, because all of that shit has to catch up. The water is just gonna slosh over the land until finally it catches up with the fucking Earth and the rest of the land, and, you know, stops destroying literally everything. You fucking got something right. You got your continuity right a little bit, guys. You're getting there. You're getting there. How come I'm not dead already? You're in the yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't know. Go ask your mom. 90% of mankind is dead. Are you sure? I think I think this is if the prophecy comes true. Oh shit, we're dead. Everybody act cool. Oh dude. Just when y'all thought the struggle was real, the struggle begins anew. Y'all know that? Fuck. No. Dude, I don't want a new struggle. Fuck. I'm gonna steal from Bender. If I knew I had to live an entire life after this one, I'd kill myself right now. Like, fuck that. Struggle. The struggle is too real to begin anew. Oh, stunning visuals. Third density becomes fourth, and the journey of man evolves as intended. Do they mean fourth dimension? Third dimension becomes the fourth? Because there's more than 3 dimensions. There's like 12 different dimensions if you want to think about it. Because if you had time would be the fourth dimension. There you go. Up, down, left, right, or X, Y, and Z, and then you know, delta for time. I don't know. What the fuck? This is all. Yeah, this all happens because of Planet 9. guys. Watch out for Planet 9. Planet X for doubt. All is revealed. All is revealed. I like how they took the time to outline this properly and in such a way that it actually flows across the screen and you can read it through the entirety of this shitty out of focus Windows 98 Galaxy graphic that they have back here. Oh man. I think they're using Christian apologetics to rationalize the biblical claim that God made the sun and still for Joshua. That honestly, if they took the Bible and put it in a blender and then pulled out whatever, you'd yeah, you guys, yeah, they could come up with this. It would be this exact same thing. So doesn't matter what you apply to it. Honestly, I think they're like, I don't know enough about the Bible. Maybe, yeah, definitely. I don't know about the Bible. So yeah, if it existed, it would have happened a long time ago. We never would have existed. Exactly. Thank you, Reich Triangle. So I'm not very active. Bad mental day plus a headache. It's all good. You don't have to be active if you don't want to. Blaine, do what you want to do. The only thing I ask, if you can't regulate, you pass off that duty to someone you trust. That'd be the only thing. But everybody give Blaine some good vibes. Blaine's having a hard day. I know what it's like to have bad mental days, even though I come on here and I'm all fucking active and shit. Oh man, I should do an anxiety and depression episode. That shit sucks. Not being able to like get out of bed because your body hurts from fucking depression or anxiety, and then you miss everything. Fuck that. You miss all of your obligations, and then you have to cancel things, and then you feel worse. It's the fucking worst. But yes, everybody give Blaine some fucking good vibes. She needs them. I like how the dislike ratio is disabled. Is it? Oh, it is. Nice. I can regulate. Dope. All right, we're glad you're here, Blaine. Keep it up. All is revealed in the planet. The planet ended in 2012. Yeah, planet ended in 2012. We're just living in the simulation. It was just like the reset button, you know. Like it wasn't like it was this. We were advanced enough to have like the solid state drive reboot, so it would just happen like really quick. We didn't have like the Super Nintendo reboot where we had to go through the animations and the music and shit like that. So I think that might be what happened. You might be right. Or right. Blaine is cool. Always welcome here. Fuck yeah, Blaine is dope. I wasn't looking for tropes for president. I just want to make sure I knew. Yeah, I got you. Whether you're here or not, you're here in spirit. I know you're fucking. You're a good fan. You're dope, Blaine. And I'm glad you're here to regulate too. Because I have to work tomorrow. I accidentally left my back gate open when taking out the trash yesterday, and my brain went, someone just tried to steal your tools. No, I'm just dumb. Yeah, if we were in heaven, man, heaven sucks. Yeah, dope. Yeah, heaven has anxiety. Heaven shouldn't have anxiety about your fucking back gate being left open. Dude, I worry about my house burning down, and it's the fucking worst. I'm just like, I hope everything's unplugged and nothing's like burning. But yeah, I know how you feel, Mango, totally. Because I'll leave the house thinking, oh shit, did I fucking lock the door, knowing full well I locked the door, or the windows are closed, or you know the heat is off. Speaking of which, I gotta check my heat, make sure it's off. Oh, it's worse than that. Yeah, hey, yeah, dig into heaven a little bit. It gets fucking worse. What is it? All right. All is revealed. Oh, well, we gotta watch this. Somebody put a lot of work into splicing these assets together. We gotta watch this. Wow. Oh. quite the helicopter shot. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Oh, guys, did you see that end transition? That was fucking amazing. Oh, Spielberg, eat your heart out. That big black square just coming out at us, and then it's showing the credits that they already showed over that really horrible music. Oh no, it's not. The music just ended. It's not that there's no sound. The music just ended. That's all. And then they have a scroll at the end. They don't have a slate, they have a scroll. I don't know why. This is really weird, and this video sucks, and I hate it. I hate it a lot. Thank you, me. Alright, let's, Alright, Dr. Claudia. Man, you guys are giving me so much material. I'm gonna have to start streaming, like, every night to dig through all of this material. Live claims when Santos roundup is safe to drink. Alright, NJMP. Alright, we're gonna do Dr. Claudia real quick, because again, I want to go to the bathroom. And then we're gonna go to the Monsanto guy after that. He's so dark. He's so dark. And at the end of the show, whenever I decide to tell Blaine to regulate me, I'll open up the list of conspiracies and we'll actually go into that. We'll pick a few out and we'll actually look into them. What is it? Oh, there we go. Dun, dun. Oh man. Thanks everybody for watching and showing up. I really appreciate everybody and anybody, whether or not you're in the chat or not, whether or not you're a huge fan or you're just poking your head in. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And thanks for the engagement. And everybody that is here, go ahead and, if you can, hit a like button. And it'll help it get out to more people that are like-minded like you, and we can build a little bit of a community, so that when you're not gaming and listening to me, you're able to chat with like-minded people or not so like-minded people and have a discussion, and you can give your own links and have fun with other folks, and check out the pinned message up at the top for the Discord. So far, I haven't had any issues with the Discord. Everybody seems to get along, and everybody seems to want to be there. It's pretty fucking great. Let's see, NJMP. I was at a local TV station for an interview fairly recently, and I saw an actual 90s TV toaster still in use. Wait, 90s video toaster? Oh, I was like 90s TV toaster. Video toaster? You'll have to explain video toaster to me, because I think I know what you're talking about, but I really started my videography career, portfolio-ish type deal on mini DV. I'm guessing they're still useful for doing opening crawls and goofy YouTube conspiracy videos and such. Yeah, probably. I mean, the technology's still there. It's definitely probably useful. I know someone like Brutal Moose who goes and actually rips a VHS video that might, if I think I know what you're talking about, that might be somewhat like what they're trying to use it for. Late to the give Blaine some love party. I was just cleaning, but Blaine, you rock. Yeah, Blaine, you rock. And you know what? I'm a geologist. I would know. Well, I was a geology student before the pandemic. Disclaimer. I'll be right back. See how wrong this 2-minute video is. What the Oh, do they have a Punisher skull? That's so fucking cringe. Dude, okay. So, like, I've clicked this like 5 times. Stop fucking with me. Just pause the fucking video, dude. Okay. Thank you. Finally, you paused the damn video. Anyway. Before I go. So anyway, yeah. When Jay was building my computer, also check out FML podcast, his brother's podcast. It's fucking sweet. It's a lot of fun. I don't get to go on there as much as possible because, or as much as I want to, because I don't have the fucking time to be on there. Just doesn't cross over as well. But anyway, he's building me like a military themed computer, and I had to specifically be like, hey, like, don't do any Punisher skulls, really, because even though I was a Punisher in basic training and basically all the way up until Korea when I got off active duty, I was a Punisher, and I can't stand the fucking Punisher skull. Like, I can dig it because that was me, but nah, that ain't you, bro. You ain't a fucking Punisher unless you've been a fucking Punisher. So get the fuck out of here. And I hate how, like, how saturated culture is with that shit. Alright. I think I might have to actually, like, sit and watch this. Oh, latest photo captures. The video toaster is built around the Amiga 2000. It's a dedicated visual effects machine. It's cutting edge. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. The Amiga 2000. I know my supervisor, what was it? My section leader, Sergeant Highland, talked about that or something similar to that they used to use, because he was, damn, he's been in media since the 90s, since the mid 90s, been doing that. But yeah, hang on one second. All right, I have a better idea. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna put on a little music so that the air isn't totally dead, and I'm gonna put up this list of conspiracy theories. We're gonna go. Fuck it. We're gonna start around here, and go ahead and put in the chat, because I do have to go to latrine. So go ahead and put in the chat which one of these you guys actually want to see. And if you want me to go to number 8, let me know if you want me to go to number 8. Let me know which one you want me to actually, like, look up after we watch this video. So I'm gonna put on a little music, and we'll so I can go to the bathroom. Sorry. I really apologize for my tiny ass little fucking, you know, infant girl bladder. No offense to any infant girls in the chat. Alrighty, sorry about that. So I noticed in the lyrics there, Rav, it says emaciated, waiting around. Is that true? Is that what 8.1 or UFO? I should have. 0.1. Sorry. UFOs. Everybody's saying UFOs. Is that the right Rav? Is that the right lyric? Like emaciated, waiting around. Da 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 da. 8.1 or 7. Everybody wants extraterrestrials and UFOs. A real conspiracy like Phoebus cartel or MK Ultra. I've never heard of the Phoebus cartel. I know MK Ultra. Ted Kaczynski was supposedly, the Unabomber was supposedly part of MK Ultra, and the government, the CIA, planted people at Harvard. He was extremely intelligent individual, and they put people up to debate him, and basically challenged him so much that they broke him and made him live in the woods, and he became the Unabomber. And people who have read the Unabomber's manifesto have been like, wow, it's fucking great. It's an amazing piece of literature, and it's actually like a really it's something people should read and consider. Yeah, we're doing UFOs, don't you worry. But what I was gonna say, Rav, about your and exhausted became Russian soldiers in 1960 were pushed to the very limits of plasma. Yeah. The specific lyric I was saying, I was talking about was waiting around, because that's like a good 75% of your military experience is fucking waiting around. And even in battle, like, you're going to be waiting around. When I went to Iraq, I had, I don't know, I'd almost in a full year in which I never fired a round at anyone. That's it. I was there for the entire time, never fired or fucking never shot at anybody. I was just waiting around for shit to happen. Yeah, we got blown up a couple of times, but no, we lost the guy, but no, I never fucking fired at anybody. So we waited around, and we waited around for missions. We waited around for authorization and shit like that. So yeah, but yeah, the Russians, yeah, don't fight the Russians, especially not in winter. You're not gonna win. All right. Wait. How far? There's one thing I wanted to, before we're gonna get into the UFOs. Don't you worry. The Phoebus cartel virtually defined our entire generation. Hardly anyone knows about it. Send me a link in the fucking Discord. I wanted to show you guys something funny that I found, because while I was digging through this, because I wanted to see where these links actually went, and I just randomly clicked on this one. Check this out. Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 was shot down over Ukraine in July 2014. This event has spawned numerous alternative theories. These variously include allegations that it was secretly flight MH370 and that the plane was actually shot down by the Ukrainian Air Force to frame Russia. This was part of a conspiracy theory to conceal the truth about HIV, 7 disease. No, it's Deepwater Horizon. Sorry, my bad. I was reading the wrong one. Oh, that's embarrassing. Deepwater Horizon. Multiple conspiracy theories pertain to a fatal oil rig industrial accident, which was the Deepwater Horizon accident in the Gulf of Mexico, alleging sabotage by those seeking to promote environmentalism or strike by North Korean or Russian submarines. Elements of such theories have been suggested or promoted by a U.S. radio host, Rush Limbaugh. Damn, dude. So that's one more shitty thing that Rush Limbaugh did, was say that the Deepwater Horizon was a fucking conspiracy. Or we're getting to the UFOs. Oh yeah, I know all about the light. Oh, that's the Phoebus cartel. Yeah, they did invent planned obsolescence because they were creating light bulbs that could essentially last forever. And that one light bulb that's in the firehouse that has been burning for like 120 years, that's what was created before this planned obsolescence of the light bulb cartel. And now that's fucking so pervasive. Thank you. Oh, man, dude. Yeah, I was talking with Rachel on the Discord. What was it, last night? Yeah. I mentioned about doing like a mystery, like looking up mysteries as a podcast or something like that, as a stream. We'll have to plan something like that out. But yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Talk about the Greys. Unusual foreign orgies. Wait, what? What did I miss? Please tell me what I missed about that. All right. See what they have to say, because we can go. Oh my God, there's so many links here. Margaret Thatcher. Hold on. Uh-oh. I need to wet my whistle. Good friend Rush. If only he were more dead. Hey, we can't always get what we want. Yes. Damn, dude. Hardly anybody knows about the Phoebus cartel. That's because that happened back in what, the 30s, right? Is that what UFO means? Where does it say? UFO stands for underwear fucking orgies. There you go. For the the more timid in us, the more conservative us, who still want to have an orgy, you can fucking put on your underwear. Fuck through it. Just move it off to the side. You'll be alright. Among the foremost concerns of conspiracy theorists are the questions of alien life. For example, allegations of government cover-ups of the supposed Roswell UFO incident or activity at Area 51. Also disseminated are theories concerning so-called men in black who allegedly silence witnesses. Let's see. We'll open that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to open it in a new tab. There we go. We'll look at that in a second. Multiple reports of dead cattle found with absent body parts and seemingly drained of blood have emerged worldwide since at least the 1960s. This phenomenon has spawned theories variously concerning aliens and secret government or military experiments. Prominent among such theorists is Linda Moulton Howe of Alien Harvest, author of Alien Harvest, 1989 book. Ooh, is that David Icke? Oh, David Icke is a fucking weirdo. Oh, David Icke has a really interesting past. Many conspiracy theories have drawn inspiration for the writings of ancient astronaut proponent Zecharia Sitchin. Ancient astronauts. Was author of. I've heard of Zecharia Sitchin. So fucking stupid. Was author of books proposing an explanation for human origins involving ancient astronauts. Sitchin attributed the creation of the ancient Sumerian culture to the Anunnaki, which he stated was a race of extraterrestrials from the planet beyond Neptune called Nibiru. He asserted that blah 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 blah. So, man, this gets so much deeper. David Icke. Ugh, yeah, David Icke. I hope that's his real name. I hope that's actually how you say it. Yeah, so this gets so much deeper because the Anunnaki go even farther into this rabbit hole of the UFO conspiracy, because the UFO conspiracy says that The Anunnaki let's read. Anunnaki from Sumerian mythology were actually a race of extraterrestrial beings who came to Earth around 500,000 years ago in order to mine gold. In his 1994 book, Humanity's Extraterrestrial Origins, E.T. Influences Our Humankind's Biological and Cultural Evolution, Arthur Horn proposed that the Anunnaki were a race of blood-drinking, shape-shifting alien reptiles. This theory was adapted and elaborated on by British conspiracy theorist David Icke, who maintains that the Bush family, Margaret Thatcher, Bob Hope, who is dead, and the British royal family, among others, and parts of the British royal family are dead in different ways, among others, are or were such creatures, or have been under their control. Icke's critics have suggested that reptilians may be seen as an anti-Semitic code word, a charge he has denied. Oh my god, dude. So David Icke was actually a professional goalkeeper, football, soccer goalkeeper. And he basically found this pamphlet that said, hey, there may be humans that are reptiles. And he was like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking run with that. And he straight up did. Yeah. Yeah, dude, us reptilians, we already know. We already on the planet. Don't worry about it. You'll be alright. If we wanted to take you over, we would have asked the Anunnaki to do it when they came in the first place, but they didn't. They didn't need to because we didn't want them to, because you suck and you're dumb. Stupid people think it's way easier for lizard people to just, exist and then tell you about it, because you're just not going to believe us, right? Way to go, David Icke. I could sit in front of you and you'd be like, you're an asshole. And I'd be like, well, you too. Fuck you. I can eat a deer whole. How about that? Not whole. I kind of got to break it up with my acidic saliva. Alright. I was going to be David Icke for David Duke. Same. Yeah, I can't remember which one is the super racist. Fucking Nibiru. Rigel 7. Yeah, Rigel 7 is a star, I think. Is Rigel 7 a star? I don't know. You look it up. Nibiru. It's with an I. It's all I's, no E's. I think. I don't know. That's how I spelled it. We'll see. All right. Oh, man. Men in Black. This article is about Men in Black and UFO conspiracy theories. For the film franchise, see Men in Black franchise. For the first film in said franchise, see Men in Black 1997 film. For other uses, see Men in Black disambiguation. So you guys go ahead on your screen. If you don't want to hear me talk about the Men in Black, click on one of these links and it'll take you to nothing, because you can't click on them, so you have to sit here and listen to me. Burn. In popular culture and UFO conspiracy theories, Men in Black, MIB, are supposed men dressed in black suits who claim to be quasi-government agents who harass, threaten, or sometimes even assassinate UFO witnesses to keep them quiet about what they have seen. The term is also frequently used to describe mysterious men working for unknown organizations, as well as various branches of government allegedly designed to protect secrets or perform other strange activities. The term is generic, used for any unusual, threatening, or strangely behaved individual whose appearance on the scene can be linked in some fashion with a UFO sighting. Several alleged encounters with the Men in Black have been reported by UFO researchers and enthusiasts. Stories about allegedly real-life Men in Black inspired the semi-comic science fiction Men in Black franchise and an album by the Stranglers. Yeah. The movies are true. I knew it. Yeah, Slim. Slim's a fucking... That's why you're the cyborg. You tapped into the mainframe and you pulled the information out of the internet tubes and figured out the Men in Black were real. You fucking knew it. Nobody believed you. I did. Sort of. The villains are scared. Yeah. Well, who's to say the Men in Black aren't the villains, Blaine? Dun, dun, dun. Folklore is James R. Lewis, whatever. Compares accounts of Men in Black with tales of people encountering Lucifer, and speculates that they can be considered a kind of psychological drama. Sounds about right. And honestly, if there was like a big UFO sighting or something like that, and people who looked exactly like this showed up, just like meandering around and just didn't answer any questions, of course you'd have assholes all over. I just asked that guy a bunch of questions. He was wearing a black suit and he told me to fuck off. Like what was that about? Yeah, he's wearing a black suit because you're in the business district looking at a blimp, and he told you to fuck off because he has somewhere to be, and you're confused about what blimps are, you idiot. That's what I imagine most Men in Black sightings would actually be. Alright, let's see. We're going to look at the Anunnaki, and then there are a couple other things in the Discord that I want to get to. And I don't know if we're going to go into infomercials, because I wanted to do a little bit more stream nostalgia and go back in time. But we are kind of going back in time a little bit. A little bit, not a whole lot. LOL, Agent J and K were the villains and the whole time. Those xenophobes. Absolutely. Like, what? That brings up a good question. What is the true benefit of keeping interstellar commerce away from the population, the general population? Is it that humans are too stupid, or that we're too vicious? So oh man. Okay. So nobody steal this. So I got an idea for a science fiction series. Check this out. So it concerns an individual who has to explain to these aliens as to why the Earth, humans shouldn't be eradicated, and this alien race, it goes around the universe, and it actually eradicates dangerous species that it knows of because it's been around for fucking ever. And if this sounds familiar, maybe I heard it in a dream or something like that. But or heard it while I was like sleeping is what I'm trying to say. So this alien race explains to this dude, hey, we have to destroy humans because humans are literally the worst thing in the universe. Like, you guys are fucking dumb. You create war and strife, and you devour resources. Like, the best thing for us to do is just stomp out humans. And this dude has to explain to them, like, oh, give us a fucking chance. Don't kill us all. I guess like a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy without all the crazy shit. Kind of like that, without like the God message. I think that would be fucking cool. Let's see. Some stories. If the movies were accurate, the real alleged stories. To the real alleged stories, they'd be horror movies. Men in Black sightings are terrifying, and I'm too knowledgeable about alien acronyms. I don't even know what that means. Some of the stories are really weird. I gotta hear some of these stories. You gotta hear these stories at me. I just posted a UFO sighting a couple days ago on Discord. Where at? Which one? Which server? Slide channel diggy. The aliens want to kill, eat, exploit the humans in the movie world. Yeah, well, is that true? That sucks. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, we should, like, murder all of them. Fuck them. There's theory that aliens are fascinated by us because our cultural markers, something they don't have to the extent we do, but they stay at a distance between we're violent and reactionary. And while they're psychologically and technologically far more advanced than us, they're physically fragile beings, and we could rip them apart like paper. Just theory. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that would make sense, but if you were able to, travel, like, if you were able to do interstellar travel, then you would have the means to defend yourself against basically any threat that would come out there, because you're literally going in a ship over multiple generations in order to get to a different destination, and you're gonna have some kind of like cannon or I don't know, death ray or disintegrating ray that might fucking work. I'm not saying that it's not plausible. I'm just saying that I'm saying that they would be less interested in us simply because we're too primitive. I'm going with the Neil deGrasse Tyson. Fuck yeah. LARPing is fun. Just ask all those fuckwits at the Capitol. Wah, wah. You haven't heard any MIB encounters stories? No, I haven't. I actually haven't. I've never, like, I may have heard some on like Art Bell and shit, but maybe not. Yeah, I like to think about why aliens wouldn't want to come here, and it's probably because of people like this who believe that the fuck he put us here. Let's see. The Anunnaki are a group of deities of the ancient Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, Babylonians. In the earliest Sumerian writings about them, which come from the post-Akkadian period, the Anunnaki are the most powerful deities in the pantheon, described of An and Ki, the god of the heavens and the goddess of the earth, and their primary function was to decree the fates of humanity. Since the second half of the 20th century, they have been the subject of new upcoming modern archaeologists and Sumerian translators such as Irving Finkel. So it's thing to do with the mythology, Sumerian. See if there's any. See also. Let's see. UFO. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. I got you, Slim. Control C. We're gonna check out this wild ass, legit UFO. Watch this yet? Oh yeah, because we wanted to actually. Oh okay. Okay. So we're gonna watch this, and then we're gonna watch the Planet X thing that got sent to me. Because I don't know why I totally skipped over that. I got distracted. I'm so sorry. I'm such a fucking scatterbrain. You know? I'm such a fucking piece of shit. I just breathed in or laughed out while I was fucking drinking, and that was stupid. That's twice now. Alright. Fox 17 News has the exclusive. West Michigan.
It's a story that's truly out of this world.
Show me what you got going on.
Capturing images about their experiences with what.
Why are you sitting but you're standing? Okay. Production really bothers me. You two should be the same height. Okay? One of you needs to be sitting, one of you needs to be like both of you need to be sitting, or both of you need to be standing. Like, what the fuck is going on? This looks distracting. There's this giant line in your thirds that goes from the top of this guy's head to she's like in the middle of this other third over here, of the far right third. Who the fuck does this? Fox 17, West Michigan, get your shit together. Either the ships are traveling at a substantial percent of the speed of light, or give them a structured star-like mass, or they have an Alcubierre style drive and generate a planet-destroying shockwave. Honestly, like, you don't have to go fast. You just have to have enough. You gotta have enough on the boat. You gotta have a big enough boat. So if you take all of the resources off of your planet and make it into your boat, and you build your boat properly, you can get wherever the fuck you want to go. You gotta be patient, and you might not be going, you might be going like 1% the speed of light in 1,000 years, but that's 1% the speed of light. That's pretty fucking impressive. It'll still take you, what, 400 years to reach us if you're coming from, or 600 years if you're coming from Alpha Centauri. Oh my god, I just breathed out all of my oxygen. Alright, let's see this UFO. Sorry.
What they claim are UFOs. Candace Monticelli joining us to explain. Hey, Candace.
Hey, good morning. The Pentagon has confirmed the authenticity of the newly leaked video and images showing.
Did the Pentagon confirm that it's a UFO? So you basically called the Pentagon and they saw this video and they're like, yeah, we don't know what the fuck that is. So you're like, yes, it's an unidentified flying object. Like, well, yeah, technically. And then you hung up on them. Good job. Good job, local reporting. Good job, Amy, or whatever the fuck your name is. Your journalism degree from Michigan State is really doing you well. Just fucking stick to your OnlyFans. Sorry. I don't know if that was sexist or not. If I could do OnlyFans, I would.
Those multiple UFO sightings by the U.S. Navy personnel as the government prepares now to release a highly anticipated first-of-its-kind report of UFOs this summer.
So when I'm reading stuff, you guys know I'm reading stuff, right? Like, it's pretty obvious, right? Like, when I pulled up those Wikipedia articles, I obviously was not reading those, for the umpteenth time. Yeah, correct? This young lady did not read this script beforehand. Not only that, but an easy way to get around, like, looking down constantly at your script is to just tape it. Go ahead, tape it right here. Right there, or like prop it up right above your camera is the best place. You can't put it above your camera, put it right below your camera. That way you're just looking down and referencing it, but you can always look straight back at the camera, and you can just sort of reference your notes. And if you're looking up, you're always sort of like kind of always looking at the camera, because you're giving them the experience that they need when you're presenting the news that they need to hear about these fucking blimps that the Navy doesn't give a shit about, or whatever. Thin places are where the barriers between the dimensions are thin, and I see you could cross the galaxy at 0.99, so you cross the galaxy in about 15 subjective years, but your ship would have a mass which would rip the solar systems apart. Yeah, well, yeah, don't. Well, yeah, that would never work then. I don't think that's. I don't know if that's accurate. It wouldn't. I don't know. I'm not a physicist. The video was posted on April 19th. It looks like they were 18 days late on their April Fool's joke. Yeah. It's like it feels like someone came in and they were like, "Is this like a out of season April Fool's joke?" Like Red Shirt guide them. And they're like, no, this is a real story you guys are going to have to do because it's a fucking slow news day. And this is the only video we could afford because of budget cuts. We had to get rid of Jim. Poor Jim. To be honest, I think the Pentagon not knowing what another earthly entity up to is scarier than alien UFOs. Yeah. Yeah. If the Pentagon doesn't know, there's a pretty good chance nobody knows. I know I've said this in other streams way back when, but like, there's more than top secret. There's like cosmic secret. Like the president actually knows shit, and people around the president know shit that the president doesn't know, because the president doesn't need to know everything, but sometimes the president knows shit that you don't fucking even, you wouldn't even expect is going on, and the president has to, like, you know, make a decision on shit like that. It's fucking crazy. 36 into this minute, 36 into this.
This
36
is probably
seconds.
the best UFO military filmed footage, certainly that I've ever seen, but I think also that the world has ever seen.
This night vision video shows 3 pyramid-shaped UFOs flying over the USS Russell off the coast of California in July of 2019. They reportedly hovered just 700 feet above the stern of the Navy destroyer. Other cell phone images taken by a Navy pilot flying near Australia in March 2019 show 3 unidentified crafts reportedly performing extraordinary capabilities, like staying stationary in high winds. Investigative filmmaker Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp, an investigative reporter from Las Vegas.
So why don't they ever shoot one of these things down? I'm just saying, like, okay, 100%, this could easily be some, like, spy technology from another country that you don't want to shoot down. It could be a piece of trash you don't want to waste a $2 million missile on. Could be a bunch of different things. So why not allocate that $2 million missile for the next time a fucking UFO comes around, and you just go, hey man, next time a UFO's around, try and shoot it down. Because one of two things is happening. Either it's nothing and these pilots know, or they're worried that we're going to get completely annihilated by an alien race. I'm going to go with the former, simply because the latter doesn't seem as plausible. Then again, I don't know. I'm just saying, just shoot it. Shoot at it. Shoot the fucking thing down once in a while. If it just explodes in the air, then it's probably just a fucking weather balloon or a drone. This kind of looks like a net with 4 drones, you know, on it as like a target or something like that. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're like trying to catch a missile, and this is just someone's video that leaked, and they're like, oh shit, yeah, I don't know what that is, man. That's not some top secret fucking, you know, targeting system that we're using. That's a it's a UFO, bro. What? Oh no, did I cut out? I sure hope not. Oh, I know what you're doing. Sorry, folks. All right. Sorry, I was unfortunately I was on my internet. So my phone wasn't doing its thing. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Vegas obtained the video and images.
These are unknowns, meaning they've already ruled out the typical things that you would expect, like balloons or basic drones from another country.
The Pentagon confirmed U.S. Navy personnel captured the images, and the incidents are under investigation by the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force. Corbell says these photos, unconfirmed by the Pentagon.
Dude, I ordered a pop card the other day. Yes, I did order a pop card. It's going to be here very, very soon. I also ordered some cast iron pans. Well, cast iron bowls, because I want to make some. I want to roast some shit for taco night. Oh, dude, guys, guess what I did? I screwed up a bunch of meat sauce. Guess how? Before he can even respond, I opened the spoon side, not the shaker side of the black pepper, and then sort of went at it. So it's really fucking spicy, to say the least. But it's still really good. I guess. Just kind of pissed at that. But yeah, this UFO sighting is quite fucking garbage. And what the transfer, what the fuck is going on with this shit? I'm really kind of confused. Oh, I'm so close. I'm at 497. 497 subs. Oh, I'm so close. Spicy. Yeah, it's super spicy. Not like chili pepper spicy. It's black pepper spicy. So it's like, it's not like it's something that should be on a steak rather than in a pasta. And I don't really have any way to thin it out. It kind of pisses me off. But it'll be all right. Sorry, I'm trying to get my, oopsie. My fucking phone to catch up. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah. Alright. Let's watch, Real Planet X News. Because I didn't actually watch this after I came back from the bathroom, like I said I was gonna do. Hold some strange entities. Alien. Cool. The fuck is that? That's the that looks like a Photoshop image of the like the sun's corona. So here's the problem with this. If this body were here and all of this material were being ejected out, you would see it splash off of it. Okay, you would see it moving around, but this ejection of material here is just sort of moving towards this dot. It would actually like move around it, because this dot has got to be shit. That dot would have to be bigger than Jupiter in order for it to like appear this fucking big in this picture. And if it were bigger than Jupiter, we would notice it in the sky. It would shine super brightly. This is putting aside the fact that they think that the Earth is gonna stop a week before any of this shit happens. But none of this would ever happen. This is 100% complete bullshit right here. What the fuck is going on with this? I don't get it. Oh, I'm dumb. It's because my phone is overheating. It's like, why does my phone keep going out? Yeah, okay. Well, putting it into Photoshop and turning it into a negative doesn't do not make true. Cool. God, is this Dr. Claudia Albers? You're fucking horrible. You're the worst. Who gave me this? Glober Mom, and yeah, Slim. Fuck you guys. 33,000 subscribers. How many? Oh my god. Oh my god. Solar tsunami regulator is on its way. There's so many dumb things in here. Who wants to start with some really dumb things, or should I go on to infomercials? Or I don't even know. Cactus. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Who sent this to me? What are these? Oh. I've seen this before. I've seen this man. I've seen him. I swear. I know. He's like a flat earther and he's really dumb. And he does exactly this fucking, oh man. Oh my god. Should I watch this one? Which one should I watch? Lol. Yeah, you're welcome. These are the kind of people we do videos on. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. However, oh Jesus, go to infomercials. Yeah, I should go to infomercials. Because, oh Jesus Christ, that's gross. What was it? Shit, I think I had 90s. I had a couple saved, but I don't know where they are. I don't know. Oh, sweet. All right, before we go to that, we're actually gonna go. We're gonna watch something. We're gonna watch something. Flat Earther looks dumb. Oh shit! You're describing my man CC. What up, CC? From is it CC? Chris here. From Rochester, Rochester County. All right. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this. This is pissing me off. Why don't you want to play my stuff? I don't get you. I don't get you. But anyway. So, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Stop me if you have. But, this is terrifying. This is the U.S. military's new night vision. This is probably not going to be like standard issue, but eventually it will be standard issue. And we're going to take a look at it. And it's absolutely terrifying how good this shit is. Just take a look. And I think the sound effects and stuff are added in post, so be forewarned. What the fuck? Come on. Oh, give me a goddamn break. So let's wait for my internet to catch up. Because apparently we fucking live in the 90s. We're not just reviewing the 90s. Like, what the fuck is going on? Alright. 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 We're good. Check this shit out. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. You can basically see every detail of the people that are around you. You can see where your lasers and your infrared are aiming. Basically, basically the only thing you can't do with it is, like, I don't know, identify people. Or that's basically it. You can't, like, red and blue force tracker people out there. That is some fucking terrifying shit. The technology that they're coming up with is actually really starting to blow my fucking mind. Well, it blew my mind before. Yeah, that is absolutely fucking insane, dude. Look at how much fucking detail. Hold on, let me see if I can get the. Yeah, no. That's probably the best. Oh, that's a pretty good picture. That's the best image you could get of this. Like, you can see their helmets, their nods, the rhino mounts. You can see all of their pockets. You can kind of see their patches. So you would easily identify all of these people as friendlies. And what the hell? That makes no fucking sense. You could easily identify all of these people as friendlies and what they're wearing, and if they're not friendlies, if these are the people you're firing at, you can find out what they're wearing and switch your ammo to be more armor piercing or destructive, or you can identify more civilians around. Even we can look at the good parts of it. You'd be able to identify people more clearly, so you can